Hello again, people, my people. It's your girl, Dr. 𝐂𝐒 here, bringing you some more perfume content. Now, I promised myself I was not going down the rabbit hole of Middle Eastern perfumes that are seemingly less expensive, but they really have a good variety of, number one, dupes, and number two, some original fragrances that tend to translate and wear very well. I was not doing it. But there was a young lady that I work with, and she was wearing some of these fragrances. One day it was not a Middle Eastern fragrance, but Tom Ford, the cherry fragrance that everybody has been raving about for years. And it smells amazing, but it lasts for like 12 minutes for like a $300 or $400 price point. Gag. No one's doing that. And then, of course, there were some days where I smelled some other fragrances that I'm like, I haven't smelled that before. What is that? It smells great. And they would be Middle Eastern fragrances. So I took a plunge with three, and we're going to talk about those three. So let me get the first one that I purchased. The first one that I purchased from lattafa, and she had this one on, but you know what? I pulled up a fragrance that is not the one I was going to go with. So you know what? I'm not going to go with the first one that I purchased. I'm going to go with the last one I purchased because I actually have the information up, and I don't want to waste time. So with that said, Taskine Paris Corner Caramel Cascade. Now, pretty bottle. It does smell good. I will say, if this is supposed to be a Bianco latte comparison, I don't really see it. It smells good though. And I put it on skin last night and slept with it. And it was a nice skin scent in the morning. But let me get into the notes. Vanilla, sweet, caramel, honey, powdery, musky, lactonic, amber, and balsamic. So I do capture all of that as this is expressed to be a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance for men and women. I do pick up caramel without question. I do pick up the lactonic effect without question. But as far as it being a long lasting, strong fragrance, I don't feel that way. And I put a pretty hefty amount on my forearm and wrist last night. And like I said, I did smell it the next morning to the level of a skin scent, but I wasn't necessarily that impressed with the fragrance. But for about $30, dollars or so, it was definitely, a nice purchase. I can see where someone, if you like to overspray or carry a decant, this would work for you if you like it. From what I've been hearing, the other eclair fragrance that is similar to this, that's supposed to also mirror Bianco Latte, that does a better job of it. Not sure, but this one does smell nice. It does not radiate on my skin the way I felt that it translated on a coworker in the office. But again, body chemistry and so forth, things are different. It's definitely more synthetic, but it is a nice fragrance. So the next Middle Eastern fragrance is, which one is this? It's by lattafa, Fakhar lattafa. Let me try to put this in really quick. Okay, so Fakhar Rose Lattafa perfumes. Very cute bottle. It's cute. This one is white floral, tuberose, fruity, sweet, animalic, and woody. So again, a floral fragrance for men and women. This is a newer fragrance that was launched in 2022. And the top notes are fruits, lily, pomegranate, and aldehydes. Middle notes of tuberose, jasmine, gardenia, ylang ylang, honeysuckle, rose, peony. Base notes of vanilla, white musk, ambroxan, and sandalwood. I do like this one. I like this one much better. I have to wear it. I'm letting this sit and macerate a little bit, and maybe that's what I need to also do with this Caramel Cascade. But again, we'll see. But Paris Corner and lattafa seem to be really putting them out there. Again, I don't think this one was too costly when I purchased it, but this is a really nice fragrance, and I think it would sing in the heat. I would probably have to carry this or do a decant just so that I can make sure it translates throughout the day, because I like my fragrance to really have a great scent bubble throughout the day. I don't like to have it close to skin by the end of the day, but that's a matter of preference, and I carry decants like no tomorrow now. And in the beginning of my journey, I really didn't do decants at all, but I've noticed the necessity, especially when traveling, to having a decant and then having a decant collection, because then you can bring multiple fragrances, one a day if you so choose, when you're going away and you like to spray how you're feeling and what mood you're in to accentuate the mood or to lift you up. Then you have a variety when you have those decants. So that's just a quick tip. The last Middle Eastern fragrance that I have purchased which is basically the first one, but the last one we're going to talk about today. I'm going to pull these notes up right now. Yara Candy, and all of the girls were raving about this. And I must say, upon opening the fragrance, let me turn this atomizer around. This is great. This is absolutely great. I feel like Lattafa has a superior handle on perfumes in the Middle Eastern fragrance game. Not saying that Paris Corner does not have some grasp. I've only purchased one fragrance from that house. But Lattafa, the first fragrance that we talked about right here, the Fakar Rose, this one is really complex, layered, musky, floral. It is beautiful, aldehydic. It translates very well. And I just want to spray it. It smells great. And it smells niche. It does have a little synthetic kick to it, but not so much. The Caramel Cascade definitely has more of a synthetic kick to it, which I don't like. In any perfume, I don't like things smelling synthetic at all. But Lattafa, no. You smell more of the chemistry and the story of the perfume than anything synthetic or chemical in nature. Absolutely, you smell the notes and the layering of those notes as the fragrance is built. But this is fruity, floral, fun, vanilla, fruity, powdery, white floral, woody, citrus, amber, aromatic, soft, spicy, and animalic. So when you're talking about this 2024 drop, which is an original fragrance, Yara Candy, that Lattafa has put out here for us. This is basically a luscious candied fruit, yummy vanilla syrup. The fragrance opens with a burst of juicy green mandarin and black currant fruits, leading into a heart of blooming gardenia and strawberry fizz candy. This exquisite scent is perfect for those who appreciate the allure of a well-balanced and sophisticated fragrance. I have to say that I don't disagree. The fragrance hits the nozzle as soon as you open it. I've only sprayed this a couple of times, but this is absolutely outstanding. The atomizer is great. It's very strong. It's well made. You know, I'm not really sure who designs a lot of these bottles with Lattafa, but it's unique. Not necessarily my stilo, but it is, that's a throwback word, but it is cute. It's nice if you have other perfumes that are hot pink in nature, like 𝐷 has a hot pink fragrance, a bottle that has a fragrance that matches. So you can put your little hot pinks together with your Delina. I forgot the other one that smells similar to Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, but I forgot the name of the Parfums de Marly one that's in the hot pink bottle. I have a small one, but I don't feel like getting up and getting it. So it's cute when you want to have a little pink collection, but this is outstanding, and it's still singing in the air right now from where I did that one spray. So Yara Candy, this is great. So that would be my Middle Eastern craze. I don't think I'm going any further. I do like what I have seen so far with Lattafa, with the two that I've purchased. Blind Buys, 2 wins. Again, Paris Corner. This one may be gifted to actually the person that inspired me to purchase it because it really translates so wonderfully on that person, but I didn't have that same experience. I may let these sit and macerate a little while longer before I make a final decision, but 2 out of 3 Blind Buys of Middle Eastern fragrances. 2 I absolutely think are great. 1 is okay, but it's definitely not bad. So 2 out of 3 is not bad. So my people, once again, Dr. 𝐘𝐒 here. That's my quick drop on Middle Eastern fragrances. Blind Buys and Lattafa, for me, wins as the Middle Eastern fragrance house that really has a grip on the market. So we'll see you again real soon. Take care.